Okay, so welcome everyone to a new lesson. And in this lesson, we're going to learn how to determine the average rate of change. Now, in the previous lesson, we learned the basic concepts of average rate of change and instantaneous rate of change. In this lesson, our goal would be to interpret that graphically and then learn a method or a formula in order to determine or evaluate the rate of change. Now I've broken it down in two different lessons for AROC and IROC to make it simpler for you guys. So in this lesson, we're going to specifically look at average rate of change only. So here you can see I have a function which is a quadratic function and I have the graph of it. And now if I draw a straight line through the point -4, -5, so I'm gonna write the coordinate over here and the point 1, 0. If I draw a straight line through these 2 points, this specific straight line is called a secant line. So what is a secant line? A secant line is a straight line that cuts the graph at 2 different points. In this case, it cuts at -4, -5, and 1, 0. Now, when we want to find the slope of this secant line, the slope of secant line, we are talking about AROC. So if we find the slope of a secant line, we are basically finding AROC. Now coming back to the graph, how do you think we can find the slope of this secant line? Now we know 2 different points of the secant line, and if we have 2 different points of a secant line, to find the slope of that line we can use the formula y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Given x1 and y1 is one coordinate and x2 and y2 is another coordinate. So let's try and find the AROC of this secant line. So my points are, let's take it as 1, 0, and let's take this one as -4, -5. So according to the formula, it's going to be y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So my y2 is going to be -5. So I'm going to take -5 minus y1 is going to be 0 over x2 is going to be -4 minus x1 is going to be +1. So I end up getting -5 over -5, and that is going to give me a +1. So we can say that the rate of change in the interval x from -4 to +1 is going to be +1. So that's pretty much it. It's a simple formula, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, that you could use in order to find the slope of any secant line. All you need is 2 different points. So thank you so much. I hope the concept is clear, and now you can find the average rate of change for any function at any given interval. So best of luck, practice hard, and I'll see you in the next lesson where we're going to determine how to find the instantaneous rate of change. Bye-bye.